When we're under stress, we're not always on our best behavior.
The people you work with are kind, they're smart, they're compassionate, they're dedicated, hardworking. But don't you agree those same people can show up very differently?
99% of providers have linked some type of bad behavior to poor patient outcomes.
We all have goodness in us, and we all have badness.
Dr. Renee Thompson is the CEO and founder of the Healthy Workforce Institute and works with healthcare organizations to cultivate professional workforce by addressing bullying and incivility. Renee has authored several books and is one of only 30 nurses in the world who have achieved the prestigious Certified Speaking Professional designation. In 2018, she was recognized as one of LinkedIn's top 10 voices in healthcare for her contribution to their global online healthcare community. And in 2022 and 2023, was identified as one of the top 5 nurse influencers on LinkedIn. Also in 2022, Renee was inducted as a fellow of the American Academy of Nursing for her work to eradicate disruptive behaviors in health.
Dr. Renee Thompson.
Renee Thompson.
Dr. Renee Thompson.
We've been talking about bullying and incivility for decades. Today, we break the cycle. Burnout and turnover aren't caused from workload or compensation. Burnout and turnover are caused from toxic workplaces. Bullying is repeated patterns of disruptive behavior with the intentional, like I intend to do this to you, or even unintentional attempt to do harm. Now, it's important for you to understand that we don't have a legal definition for bullying in this country. Incivility is more that low level, inconsiderate, rude. This is where you find the gossip, the mocking, and the dreaded eye roll. If you can actually identify that somebody's bullying, target, harmful, repeated, dare I say, that's kind of easy to address. You have policies about that. Incivility, not so easy. Why? Because incivility is culture. According to our data, we surveyed over 2,000 team members. 81% do not believe that their leaders are actually setting clear expectations for professional behavior. 72% don't believe that their leaders are addressing disruptive behaviors. And 67% do not believe that we are holding people accountable for professional conduct. Addressing bullying and incivility is not a nice to do.
If your personality affects whether or not somebody feels comfortable and is willing to communicate with you, then you need to adapt your personality in this space. Hire slowly, fire fast. Take your time before you allow someone to become part of your team. Bullies never apologize. They justify their behavior. We have to start being honest.
Several years ago, my husband said to me, "You know you slurp your coffee." "No, I don't." He said, "Yes, you do." I got a little testy, okay? I said, "Look, I've been drinking coffee since I was 3 years old. It's an Italian thing. I'm a professional coffee drinker. Trust me, I don't slurp my coffee." I love this man. He's like, "Okay," and he walked away. A couple of days later, we're in our shared office. I have my coffee. He's sitting next to me, and I start drinking it. He's sitting there. He starts mocking me. Slurp, slurp. Oh my gosh, I slurp my coffee. I mean, big time slurping. So I did what all human beings do. I defended myself. I justified myself. I said, "Well, see, I drink my coffee black and it's hot. Yeah, so the slurping helps to cool it down. Yeah, that's why I slurp." He looked at me and he said, "You slurp your wine too," okay? Busted. You cannot expect anyone to adapt their behavior if they're not even aware their behavior needs to be adapted. All of us needs to recognize how valuable each of us are. And each of us needs to recognize how valuable we all are. Nothing will kill a good employee faster than watching you tolerate a bad one. We need to stop using silence as a strategy. Never underestimate the power that you have to be an influence for goodness. Breaking the cycle starts with every single one of us in this room being the role model for kindness, for respect, for professionalism, despite what anybody else has done to us.
But you got to be the role model.